welcome to Bible Tales.
I'm Zayin.
And I'm Hosanna. And so today we have a really special guest here. His name is Daniel, and he has joined us today to do another fun and amazing episode of Bible Tales.
Hi, kids.
So today we are going to be doing the story of King Solomon and how he became king, and his orientation and his how he was chosen and stuff like that. And we are also going to be doing another one of those draw whatever you're wearing challenges. And we are also going to be doing a really fun activity today. You guys are going to literally love the activity we're going to be doing today. It is so amazing. So we today are going to be making like little pouches for your stationery, even for your phone if it's, I don't know. You can put basically anything inside of it, money, anything you want to carry with yourself, anything you want to basically, your cards, anything like that. It'll be super fun. We're going to be making them out of foam sheets, and we're going to be decorating them and all that fun stuff. So stay tuned because you do not want to miss out on this amazing activity.
And you guys don't forget that we are also coming up with a huge surprise. So stay tuned for that also.
Yes, it's going to be literally amazing. I know we're taking a bit long for
because
the
it's like we're making sure that it's perfect for you guys.
And so just stay tuned. You know, hold your horses, and keep on waiting. So now we're going to jump right into the story. Once upon a time, a very long time ago, there was a king named David, and you guys probably already know him, and his son was King Solomon. Well, he wasn't king yet, but you know, his name was Solomon, and he was soon to be king, and so he was picked out to be king. So the very next day, he was going to get anointed. And basically what that means is that they put oil on the head because he was going to be king, and they say that now the king or the queen is like blessed, and so they're eligible, I guess, to be king or queen. So the next morning, it was his anointment. He made a sacrifice, and in the olden period and in the Old Testament, they used to sacrifice goats and stuff like that, as you guys already know. So the next morning, when he got anointed, and so after that, the night of, he went to sleep, and in his dream, in Solomon's dream, he saw God, and God was talking to him, and God told him, asked him, that Solomon, what is it that you wish for, and what is it that you want? He literally told him, whatever you want, like anything. So God asked Solomon, whatever it is that you want, tell me. So Solomon answered God that I want wisdom, and God was so pleased with his answer and so pleased with what he wanted that God also gave him other things to help him run his kingdom and make it be a really amazing kingdom. So God also gave him a lot of wealth, and he also gave him power against his enemies, and also gave him a very long life. So, he got all those things with his wisdom because God was so happy with him that he asked for wisdom, not wealth. Because most people would go for wealth over wisdom. But God was so happy that God gave him everything. And so the next morning, King Solomon was so happy that he got wisdom and all that stuff with his wisdom that he asked for. That he held a big feast and told everyone in the kingdom to come, and he also told everyone that God gave him wisdom and also all wealth and all that long life and power against his enemies and all that stuff. So he was so excited and happy about that, and he used his wisdom so wisely. And so one day there was this queen. She was from Sheba, and the queen of Sheba came to visit King Solomon, and she didn't believe in God. She didn't believe that he actually got wisdom from God. She used to think that he's smart, you know. So she came and she tried to test King Solomon's wisdom, and that's a whole other story. If you guys want us to do that, comment below. But so she tested him, and she got to know that it was actually real, and that God actually gave him wisdom, and the God is real. And so now, then she started believing in God. So King Solomon's kingdom was so amazing. There's lots of stories related to King Solomon. His economy at his time period was at the boost, and it was so much, and everyone was getting well fed, and everyone, all the people were really nice, and he had no enemies, and there was peace, and it was really nice and amazing time for everyone, his people, and also the king. And he helped everyone out, and he also used to teach people about his wisdom and teach them about his words of wisdom and stuff like that. And then he also built the temple, and it was one of the biggest temples ever, and it was so pretty and so huge and ginormous. And he also wrote 3 books that are in the Bible. He wrote Songs of Solomon and 2 other books, and he also did lots of many other different things to help the people, and also his kingdom and his country. And through his wisdom, he also did many good deeds, and he also helped people. Also built a ton of different buildings, huge buildings and huge towers and stuff like that, just like the temple that he built also. And in this time, he had no bad blood with any of the neighboring countries or cities or towns or anything like that. And people and also other people didn't used to have any bad blood with him, and it was super peaceful, and there was peace, and because of his wisdom, and he has to help people, and he was very wise. Okay guys, so right now, me and Zayin and also Danielle, we're all drawing our drawings, and today we thought it would be super fun. So we were gonna do the draw whatever you're wearing challenge, but if it clicked to me, and I thought that we could do a logo challenge thing, and we could draw different logos or symbols and stuff. And so I thought that we could draw logos related to the Temple of God TOG TV and stuff like that. And so I'm drawing right now a Bible Tales logo, and yeah, Daniel's drawing a TOG TV logo, and
I'm drawing
Holy Spirit, a little bird,
my dad's
a dove
intro.
Yeah, it has that in it.
Dad, Dove, you're watching this. So this is off the spiritual encounter, my dad's show logo, because there's this fiery dove. So I'm just drawing that. It's just makes this orange exactly like that, so it just looks and I didn't ink it because I didn't wanna, so yeah.
Okay you guys, so now we are all done with our drawings. So in 3, 2, 1. So these are our drawings. So I'm gonna go first, and then Dave can go last or something like that. So I drew the Bible Tales logo. Someone had to, So I drew the star first. I was
gonna draw.
Here's a little trick. If you guys want to draw a star, I struggled so much drawing. Here's a little trick, because the star you draw with the freehand kind of. Do that first, and you'd be able, the one that you have a bunch of lines and you have a hexagon in the middle at the end, this kind of star, right? Do that because it's easier to do it, and you can then you can go around the edges. And then you can just erase the center. It's way easier, because I tried to make a star.
And it was super hard.
It was so hard.
You were struggling.
Yeah. So I just did that, and it was, then I wrote Bible Tales in it with blue, because the actual logo, we are going to be comparing them with real photos. I have my phone right here, so I'll show you guys, and all 3 of us would rate that picture, that drawing. Okay. So Bible Tales, and then I wrote with Zayin and Zayin over here, and Kids Show
too. The S
too.
didn't come out so well, but
yeah, but Kids Show Bible Tales with Hosanna and Zayin, and I wrote Hosanna over here. Zayin, what did you draw?
I drew my dad's show intro dove spiritual encounter.
Spiritual Encounters. If you guys don't know, if you haven't already watched it, make sure
it's my dad's show, so
yeah, it's our
he has really
show,
cool sermons on there. So yeah.
Yeah, his intro has a dove.
And I drew that, and I also made little waves. Yeah. And I did put a box around it, because I couldn't do the whole page. It's a fiery logo, and it's a really fiery flying dove, and that represents the fire of Holy Spirit.
Yeah. So then Daniel drew this really nice and really put together logo of the TOG TV logo, because again, someone had to. And So he just made like a little outline. You can see on the mugs right here, this is how it is. But since the mugs are white, you can't really see the outline that it has. But it usually does have the outline, has TOG TV in here, and then TOG and then TV over here. So that's also really nice. That's what Daniel drew. So now I'm going to show you guys the actual logos on my phone. And then we're going to compare them. And Daniel's going to rate, like, Daniel and Zayin are going to rate my drawing. And then I'm going to rate, me and Daniel are going to rate Zayin's drawing. And then me and Zayin are going to rate Daniel's drawing. So that's how it's going to be. So let me just turn my phone on and pull out the Bible Toes logo. Okay guys, so here's my phone and this is what I drew. This is the real logo and this is what I drew. And so you guys can comment below and tell me how accurate it is. And also tell me how many like points would you give it. 10 being the best and 0 being the worst. So now this is it. Zayin, Daniel.
I would give it a 10, but I'd give it a 9. You know why?
Why?
Because there's a red stripe around
I didn't do that because
you shouldn't.
So Daniel, what would you rate mine? 8. Okay, so I in total have 18 points. So you guys, now me and I am gonna rate this, but this is the image on my phone of TOG TV logo, and this is the one that Daniel drew. So, okay, Zayin, so look at that. Look at this, okay? So I think it's pretty similar, but I think that Daniel should have drawn the outline like a bit thicker. And you guys can also go comment below. TOG
and
TV.
you guys can do the same thing at home too.
Yeah, if you guys want to, you can compete with your siblings. You can draw maybe the same logo and compete with your siblings. It's gonna
or you can make your own logos, like I make my own Zayin logo.
Yeah.
And do it with that.
I'm gonna try. What do you rate it?
I would give it a 6.
A 6? Why?
Because that like is not so all the way down.
Okay, the G.
And yeah.
Okay, so what Zayin's trying to say is that the G in the TOG TV, the actual logo, is like it has that upper thing.
And then it's also here.
Can you hold this? Hold this, thank you. So over here, Zayin's trying to say that right here it has like a little inside thing, but Daniel didn't draw one over here.
And the bottom is really long. And he should have made this like a little thicker.
Okay, so now I'll tell you guys what I would rate mine. I would rate this. So I think the color is like not similar whatsoever.
Yes. It's like a maroon in the actual one.
It's not a maroon, but it's like a darker, deeper red. And he chose a color pencil, and I think it's too light because of that. But yeah, so it's a little too light for me, and I would give it, I could deduct 1 point for that, and then also deduct 1 more point for the thickness of the boundary over here. And then also, as I pointed out, the G has 3 points deducted, and so I feel like that would be like a 7. A 7. So I give him a 7, but it's pretty good otherwise. And I think just a few more changes made, it would look pretty accurate. Now we're going to do Zayin's. So you guys, this is what Zayin drew. He drew like a dove, like in Holy Spirit, just to like describe Holy Spirit and stuff, right? So this is what the real image is that Zayin saw and took inspiration from on my phone. So as you guys can see, it's like pretty, it has like glowing torches coming out of it, like fiery and stuff. And the bird is like gold, right? But Zayin made it yellow. So I take 1 point away. You guys can also comment below what you think of this. Ooh. So I think I'd give Zayin's like a 7. Okay, Daniel, so what would you rate Zayin's? 8. Okay, so Daniel will give Zayin an 8, and I give him a 7.
8 forever, bruh.
So I have 18, Daniel has 13, and then what would Zayin have? Okay, you guys, so, Daniel got a 13, because I gave him, Zayin gave him a 6, I gave him a 7, so that's 13. So Zayin got a 15, and I got, 18. So, we all did a pretty good, decent job, but I am the winner. Winner, chicken dinner. I'm so excited. Okay,
I should have noticed that your S is not even correct.
Okay guys, but so now that we are done with our drawings, now we're going to be moving on to our activity. So I'm going to go get all the supplies that we need and make some cutouts, and we'll be right back. So we just went and got all of our supplies and made a few cutouts. So basically we are going to be making like little pouches to carry like some of our markers and color pencils and stuff like that. Because always, I'll tell you guys the story behind this, right? So I saw this on like the internet and I thought it was a fun idea. And me and Zayin are always like taking a few of our markers. Like, you know, me and Zayin in the studio have a ton of markers, a ton of stationery in here in the studio. But we usually like to take like a few little markers to like back to our house and just draw, because me and I love to draw all the time. Yep. So we take a few of the markers back home because, you know, we just do.
Because,
and
you know, Piggy Cat,
we take like 4 to 5 every single like time we are here. So that's why like me and Zayin decided to like make these little ones for like, you know, whenever you're taking like just a few. You don't need a big pouch, so you can just carry like a bunch, like 4, 5, 6 maybe, you know. And you can just carry like a few, but you don't have to carry this big pouch with a ton of stuff in it. So,
and also, Piggy Book 2 is out, so I need to make my drawings about that too. So yeah, I take my markers.
So we just made cutouts with foam sheets. So now there are like 2 kinds of foam sheets. There's like the glitter ones, and then there's the plain ones. So I just used the plain one, and I made it with yellow. And I also made this out of felt. There's like these cute little felts over here that are printed and designed.
I really like this one.
So I made this, and I think it'll be so pretty. And because this one would be
Zana was asking me which one to do, and I told her to do this one.
Yeah. So this is if I just stick this on here, it'll be too flimsy. So I don't want that. So I'm gonna put a piece of foam behind it, glue this onto this, and then put it here so it's not that flimsy, and I can actually put my stuff in it. Then Zayin cut out this like
red because everyone did yellow, and my favorite color is red.
So he's just gonna put this here, and he'll be able to put all of his little markers and pencils and stuff like that in here. And then Daniel made this super duper pretty actually. Like it's a red, it's yellow. It's very long actually, longer than both of ours. And so it's just like, it looks like a burger for some reason.
Yeah,
and so it has like, so it's red, and then swirly whirly, more swirly whirly, and then it's just green, and then he can put his stuff in here.
Oh no, it looks like one of those loaves.
And then he also had this really nice idea to put this heart right over here, or even here in the middle, to make it look really, really cute and nice. So now I just need to do one more thing. I need to cut out like a star for Zayin, right? So I'm going to go do that, and then we'll be right back and start gluing our stuff together. So you guys, I have had my hot glue gun over here. Ooh, it's really hot. Like for like 5 to 10 minutes. So, but I'm not going to use that right now. I'm using the UHU glue, liquid glue, whatever, for the felt, because I'm gluing the felt onto this piece of foam. Okay? And I just chose red color because it didn't really matter to me because, as I said before, it was just going to go. So we want glue to evenly spread out everywhere and have it in every little corner, like a ton of glue, you guys. So if you guys also want to do it with felt, you guys, felt and foam sheets is like, and then canvases and paint is like some of the stuff that me and Zayin use so much in our activities for Bible Tales. So I really, really recommend you guys to buy, like, to have all these supplies with you, like foam sheets and stuff like that, and felt, and jute and stuff like that, because we are always doing activities out of this because they're such convenient, like, craft supplies to find here and there, and also like a lot of glue.
And you guys should stay tuned for the surprise because you can do that with it.
Okay, so we're going to quickly, before this glue dries on us.
Darkly dries. Is that what you're trying to say?
No, dry. I just wanted to say dry.
Okay.
Okay.
Dry. Oh, I meant
okay,
dye.
Guys, I need to do this again because it did not work the first time.
Wow.
So.
What a compliment.
Ooh, okay. Okay, that's nice. Oh, because I'm just cutting the axis because apparently there's some axis right here. I'm going to cut that really, really quickly. And, okay, so this is what it looks like. It looks pretty nice. I'll go over it later. Anyways, this is what it looks like. Pretty nice according to me. And so, okay, there's a little bit more. I just need to cut teeny tiny bits, you guys. Teeny tiny bits. Okay, perfect. So now we're going to stick this on, finally. So I'm going to put some, remember, you're not supposed to cover this part. You're just going to put it on the very outer line and also not on the top because you need to put your stuff in here. That's what's going to make like a little pocket right here, and you would be able to put your stuff. You can even put your phone, only if it fits. Ooh, my phone can actually fit. But yeah. So you're going to put a very small, little, very, very small, thin line of glue, of hot glue. Make sure it's thin and make sure it's right around the edges. Because if it's not, then it wouldn't really. And you want to do this fast because you don't want to take it too up there because you need to, you know, put your stuff in here. So make sure you line it up just perfect the first time. Not like what I did before.
Not mess up like someone clumsy named Hosanna.
Okay, so we're just going to kind of go like this on the very edges. Remember, you're not going to seal this part. You're only going to do the very edges of this, okay?
For a second, I thought you
really, really pretty little, what is it called?
Pouch.
Yeah, little pencil pouch, little container.
You can also put your phone if you want.
So now we're just going to let this rest, and Zion's going to, oh, it's still sticking. Okay, don't do that. Don't be like me. Don't be impatient. Zion's going to stick his so you guys can see that. Until then, mine's going to be dried, and then we'll test them out for you guys and see if they actually work. So this is what mine looks like. So it has quite a lot of space. Not too much space. And remember, if you guys want to have a lot of space, you need to make it bigger in order for it to have more space, obviously. But we just want like to fit a few little color pencils and stuff. So
for a second, I thought you can make this as a flipper.
So I'm putting some of the colors that I want to take with me in here, right? So, yeah. So these are the greens. We're going to put a few yellows, some blues in here. So as I told you guys, it's going to fit like to its capacity. So you can just try out a few little, you know, pencils and see how much it fits, so you don't like destroy it. You know, if it does just destroy, you can always glue it back. That just back up. But again, if you want it to look bigger, you can obviously make a huge
giant one and fit your whole body in it.
If you want to make one for your phone, I had a really idea. If you guys want to see a video about that too, comment right below, and we'll do it for you guys.
And so, if the comments are turned
on,
what
you guys can do, there's this tape. It's like a sticky tape, very, very strong tape, right? Yeah. It's like double-sided, very strong, clear tape. And you can just put it right here, all through here. Stick it on your wall, and you can like put it there for like your phone in here, and then you can make it like a phone holder so you can charge. Make even a slot on the bottom, so you can charge your phone.
I do not suggest it on your wall. You can put it on like anything but the wall, because if you have wallpaper or like any paint on it, it will just come down when you need to get your phone.
Yeah, okay. So I basically just cut this off. It's really, really thick, so it will protect whatever is in here.
Yes.
And then I just took the red piece of foam, cut out the same like amount of.
It's really strong, but not bulletproof.
Really. And so I just glued those, and I have my little holder. And yeah.
So I made it like I cut out the same thing like as Hosanna. But in a red thing, I made this like little rectangular thing, and I made this wave black with some black shimmery foam sheet. And then I just hot glued it right here. So guys, this is my drawing I made in the drawing thing, the drawing competition. And if you want to, you can even fold them and then just put them in there.
It's like a little folder for your drawings. You can literally put whatever you want.
But it won't fit if you do it like this.
So make sure it's as like small as your little. We're gonna double fold it over here too, so you can fit more. Yeah. And then we're just gonna kind of
slide it in there.
Wait.
So you guys, now I'm saving my drawing.
So you guys, as this is what Daniel made. So basically, he just, so you can, he stored his pencils in here too. So he just took the red piece of foam, cut it in a squiggly wiggly, and he took the green piece of foam, cut it in a squiggly wiggly, joined them together, put them on the yellow foam sheet, and attached a black heart to put it all together. And he just stored some of his pencils in it, and yeah. So now Dan's going to sing a song for you guys.
More love, more power, more of you in my life. More love, more power, more of you in my life. And I will worship you with all of my heart. And I will worship you with all of my mind. And I will worship you with all of my strength, for you are my Lord. You are my Lord.
Thank you, Daniel, for singing the song. It was a really, really nice song. So that's all for today. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make make sure to comment below the more of today's story. Give this video a big thumbs
up.
Also subscribe to our channel and turn on that post notification bell
so you don't miss our new surprise that is coming
and also
up.
any future videos that we are going to post for you guys. Stay safe. God bless you. Bye.